Does this work? It seems like it's working. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to stop in an hour to go feed the dogs because they need dinner in about an hour. So I'll have to walk away. I don't know if anybody's here, but this is what we're painting. And I had a picture of a Drider girl that I was using as my influence picture. I need to bring out my paints that I was using first. So those ones, this one. I think my pink was leaking, which that's fun. Oh, it definitely was. I got pink. This always seems to happen with my pink paints. For some reason. This one must be very, very backed, like clogged. Yeah, look at all that. That makes it not close all the way, which then makes it leak onto all the other paints. Yuck! Hi, Dr. Bob. I should probably leave this cap off so I can let it dry out. Bleh. Oh. Also, thanks for the resub, Dr. Bob. That's 2 years. You've been subbed for 2 years. 2 whole years. That's a long time. That's a long time. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that alone. Loyal, ain't I? I have your package ready to go. I just need to actually send it out. It's sitting on the coffee table in my living room. I just need to actually take it to the post office. And then it'll be on its way to you. All right. This wasn't one of the paints I was gonna use. Where's the purple? Just dump all these paints out. All right. Don't remember which purple I used. I think it was this one. I haven't found a reliable printer. You're all good. No, this is too... That's too light. And that's too red. That's too reddish purple. Which one was it? Well, shoot. Maybe it was this one. Oh yeah, I think it actually was this one. This is just needs to be shaken. Yeah, it's a chibi loaf, pretty much. Pretty much is what it is. It's a Midnight Heroes mini, which actually I don't even know if they sell. You caught 2 separate things. That's not good. Yeah, I made it out of the con fairly unscathed. Sorry, I need to check to make sure that Appa's not trying to come up here. My boy has decided that The upstairs carpet is now his toilet. So he has to stay downstairs. He also has a hard time getting up and down the stairs. So I just need to really quickly make sure he's not trying to get up here. Here the cameras. Oh yeah, okay. He's downstairs. I see him. Made it out con crudless myself. This is the first time I've had more than scratchiness after the con. I guess I was due. Sore throat on Tuesday. Fever today. Oh no. Well, I hope you recover as quickly as possible. Man, I don't even know if I'd gotten sick. I don't even know if I'd have been able to, like, not work. This week was freaking rough, man. I did a lot. I did a lot. And there's still, like, I'm doing this process for, like, data privacy. So it's, like, account deletions and stuff. And there was, like, hundreds of them. And I was the only one doing them. So this week, I wrote up process documentation on, like, how to use the tools, how to find the accounts, how to look everything up, and how to, like, process the things. And then I trained 3 people, and I have 1 more person to train on Monday to help me just to do it. Anyway, so Turbo Dork, before I left to ReaperCon, was telling me that they were going to send me some of their silicone dry palettes. And I thought I was going to receive them before I left for ReaperCon. It turns out I got them. I ended up getting them the Friday of ReaperCon. However, when I got home and looked in the mailbox, they weren't in there. And it's because USPS delivered them to the wrong mailbox. So my neighbor ended up having them for a couple of days, not realizing that they were in her mailbox, but she ended up bringing them over this week at some point, yesterday or the day before. And what's really cool is, for those of you that have the Exemplar wet palette, you know that it comes with, like, this little plastic one, which is great, and I love it. I love the well palette for my metallics and my washes and all that stuff. The only problem is that it's really hard to get the paint out of it after you're done. And Turbo Dork did this really cool thing where they made it exactly the right size to fit here, but it's silicone. So when you're done and the paint dries, you just pop it up and it'll come out super easily. Ingenious. So if you have the Exemplar wet palette, it's exactly the same size to fit very snugly, just right in there with no issues. So I will actually probably use this one. And if you want, you can also get, like, the smaller one. There's, like, a smaller one, which you can fit, I think, 3, maybe 4. You can fit 3 of them easily, but there'll be some space in between them. So the silicone palettes were kind of expensive. Okay, so let's just be realistic here. You know those little, like, silicone popper toys for kids? It's the same thing. You can literally just get one of those. But these are Turbo Dork branded. So yeah, anyway, I thought that was neat. And so I will absolutely be using them. I will probably keep this little one out on my desk at all times now to use for my metallics and my washes and stuff, because it just makes sense. But yeah, that was a very smart feature. But yeah, this is the mini. I'm gonna paint her up and send her back over to Midnight Heroes so that they can use her in their traveling, I was gonna say traveling circus, but so that they can use her Is my chat not popping up on the stream? Oh, yes, it is. Okay. My stream, like, looks so empty right now. I don't know what it is. I think maybe because I took the sponsors off. Because technically I don't have sponsors anymore, so... Oh, hi there! Frongenstein. Oh, hi. How are ya? Blech. I only need one paper towel. Okay. Let's get more layers of white on this gal. Oh, I ordered more brushes too, because I know that the Raphael brushes that I like for a while were out of stock like everywhere. But I was able to find them while I was at ReaperCon. Interestingly enough, I was like, man, I'm gonna paint more, so I'm gonna buy more nice brushes. So I found more. I don't know when they'll be here, but they are coming internationally, I think. I followed you for a while. This may be the second time I've actually watched. Well, to be fair, I have been not streaming as much as I used to, for sure. So, even if you, even if you have followed me for a while, I haven't streamed a lot this year so far. But it is September, which means that my streaming anniversary is at the end of this month. So I'll need to think of a cool thing to do for that. I usually do either a giveaway or a set of giveaways. Last year I had a... Oh, was that last year or the year? No, yeah, that was definitely last year. I had a Holly Monster painting contest, which didn't have too many folks participating. So probably won't do something like that again. Just because, it's... I gave away an airbrush. I gave away a $250 airbrush. I bought one of those silicone palettes and then had someone demonstrate the power and wonderfulness of kids' popper doohickeys. Count you in? Count you in for what? What am I counting you in for? Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do this year. So if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. Just about anything. I love me a contest. Ah, okay. I haven't done a contest in a long time. I do want to get back into streaming more, though. I might commission some more emotes, too. You're a chibi painter, too. I actually did the Leodin figure. Oh, really? Nice! It was so funny. I had painted Essa a long time ago. And then last ReaperCon, I told them that I was going to send her to them, and I guess I did, and I completely forgot that I did. And then at ReaperCon, I saw her in the display case, and I was like, hey, wait a minute. I was like, that looks like the one I painted. And because it was. And I was just like, dang, my brain is just broken. Broken. Essa is one of the best ones they have. Yeah, I mean, I painted 2 of them, so I have the other one still. I like her. She's cute. Essa is like the witch, girl. She's got a big witch hat. I'll pull the other one out that I have. Meow. This is Essa. The other one I painted way better than this one, though. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. October mini. Makes sense. You can show off your Essa, of course. Come on, you know that I love when people share their minis. Drink. Yeah, I didn't eat dinner yet. So that's a empty stomach. Oh, did you sculpt that little pumpkin? I'm gonna assume you sculpted that little pumpkin. That's cute. Man, I love the hair that you did. And all the maroon. Oh, it was part of the base. It looks like it's like sculpted on there. Yeah, I like that a lot. He is top tier. Top tier. So let me find the picture that I was going to use for this mini. Let's see if I can find it. Because she is teal and purple. Got teal skin, white hair, and a purple butt. Which I was like, that's perfect. Here we go. This one. Open a new tab. Right here. This is the first mini I painted for competition. Was aiming for Reaper Gold. She was painted in 2020. Are you Holly Monster? I think I follow both of you on social media. Yes, I am Holly Monster. My Instagram is Miss Holly Monster, MISS. But that's really the only other social media that I have. I hadn't had the motivation to try for gold again. Oh, you were saying I'm top tier. I'm okay. I've never gotten a gold myself at Reaper yet. I've gotten high silver. So like the miniature that I just submitted. Let me find it. Here. This one right here, the one I got the silver for, was 1 point away from gold. 1 point away! I was so close! Yeah, and then this one I got second place in the manufacturer award, so they only give away 3. They only give away 3 awards for that one, and I got second. Which I was like, what in the heck? Like, how does that even happen, you know? I was very shocked. Very, very shocked. But very happy. Happy shocked. So, yeah. The crazy part was the chibi the Holly Monster one. I painted mostly while I was there at the con. I painted... What did I paint while I was here? At home. I don't even... I put down base colors. So she was like base colored, but none of the detail was painted. So I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, I was very, very surprised. This is the last cheap I did. It was Midnight Heroes, if you don't mind me sharing. Of course, yeah, feel free to post a link. Was a great paint on the spitter. The spitter was done. Yeah, the spitter I did a while ago. That was like, I'm getting ready to go. Nagita. I've like half painted that one. I've like half painted this one. I really like this though. Teal and purple. A+ colors. Hi, Raccoon. That's funny. Yeah, it looks great. Do you go to ReaperCon? Froggin? I don't know how to say your name. I don't know how to shorten your name. Froggin. I'm gonna say that. All right, I think I'm gonna do her eyes red. Red chibi eyes. I don't know if I want to do them. You can call me Frog. Froggenstein. Oh, okay. Froggin. I'll call you Frog. I'll call you Frog. Okay, so for her eyes, I don't know if I want to do them chibi like this, or there's like really evil where the eyes are like black and red. Hold on. Like this. I don't know what would look good. That's really dark. And then the eyelashes would also be black, so that might be too much black. I'd have to put some of this shadow, so, or maybe gray and black, like a dark gray, although that might not work. I don't know if I want her to look so cutesy or so scary. I feel like maybe because she's chibi, it would be better for her to look like more cute red. Yeah, exactly. It already has the eyelash sculpted. But that's what I mean, because the eyelash is also going to be black. So if I do the inside of the eye black too, it might just be too much. Like there's not going to be a lot of differentiation. So I'm thinking maybe more like this. Like that kind of red. Because this kind of still looks evil-ish. But maybe it's more of the shape. Choices. Even this one looks evil. And that's like a similar shape. That's like a similar shape to what she's got. Well, Frog, I feel like if you wanted to go to a con, ReaperCon's a really good one to go to. Everybody is very, very, very friendly there. I like to have a direct, like, what I want to do with the eyes. I think I'll make them really big. Like, I'll make, like, this, where it's, like, most of the eye is the color. Like that. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. Okay, we will do something like that. Which means I need to get my detail brush. I live 2 hours from Dragon Con. Ah. What is Dragon Con? I'm actually not even sure. I assume it's just another convention. What number are you? You're number 1. You're very splayed, though. I need to clean my brushes better. I treat my brushes so badly. Generic sci-fi fantasy convention. Gotcha. One of the biggest nerd cons. NerdCon. Oh, for those of you that were in my last stream, I did end up buying the Borrowgate box. It will be here at some point. Probably next week. Oh my goodness. This... My pure black is like almost out. And it is very clogged. I don't think I could shove that pin in any further than I just did. And I still can't get paint out of it. That might mean that it's time for me to toss it and to use a new one. What is happening? There's definitely still a lot of paint in there. I don't know why it's not coming out. It's like very, very clogged. Oh. Look at how thick it is. Maybe that's why. Okay. Well, you served me well, Pure Black, but I think it's time for you to go to your new home, which is the garbage. The doggosies and you need foodsies. Yeah, I'll feed the dogs in like 20 minutes. For food for me, probably just some veggies. And cheese. I don't want any meatballs. I'm not feeling meatballs today. We had our date night and went and got delicious steaks. So now my stomach is spoiled and it doesn't want meatballs. It wants more steak. Oh my gosh, a pure black that stuff actually comes out. It goes to the paint farm to live out its life amongst the other old paints. Yes. Unless you want to feed the dogs. Yames. I'm okay with you feeding them and giving the puppies their meds. Some of my friends were using their like paint visor thing so that they could see easier. And I was like, I want to test this out. So I used it and I was like, holy moly, I can see everything when I use one of these. I don't know how well I would do streaming with one of those on though. I'm looking at the chibi eyes again. Do 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 do. Shoot, maybe I'll just paint them like I did Monster's eyes. I think that's probably fine. Like this, but red. I'm okay with that. They're a little bit on the cutesy side, but it works. I think that pure black that I had been from when I started painting. 5 years. It's a long time to have a single paint. Especially when you use it a lot. Black is one of the few colors I've gone through more than one bottle of. Yeah. I've gone through more than one bottle of, I think my brown liner, and now the pure black, and I think the pure white as well. But yeah, I set up my, hold on, let's see if you can see this. My, no, you can't. Nah, never mind. I set up my Pro Krill haul that I got from ReaperCon. All the Pro Krill paints that I picked up while I was there. I got like the rest of their line. So now they're all set up at the top above all my Reaper paints. I will use them eventually, I'm sure. Yes, I use mostly Reaper paints. Yeah, if you didn't see, this is all Reaper, from all the way from the floor to up higher than you can see over here. These are all Reaper paints. I have a lot of other paints, like Don't Look at the Mess on the Floor, because it's not there. Like I have Chimera paints, I've got some Vallejo, Scale 75. What are those? Those are Reaper metallics. Got my Turbo Dorks, got my Metal Smiths, my Green Stuff World, my Ghost Tints. I've got a bunch of Citadel Contrast paints. I have a lot of paint. But yeah, I mostly use Reaper paints because I like them. I started picking up a fair bit of Vallejo and a few Citadel. Yeah, I have some Citadel paints, but they're mostly just like the contrast paints. I don't really use the regular paints from them. Yeah. Yeah, I think some folks in here use Reaper paints too, not just me. But I started with Army Painter paints, and the first year that I went to ReaperCon, I didn't know that they even sold paint, because all of their minis that I had picked up were from a local game store. So it wasn't even like, I didn't know much about Reaper, but I found people streaming, and hi Gore. I found people streaming, and one of the people was talking about how he was getting ready to go to ReaperCon, and I was like, what's ReaperCon? And then I took 12 classes my first year at ReaperCon, and in every class they used the paints. And so I left that ReaperCon with probably like 50 of their paints. because I was like, wow, I like these so much more than I like the Army Painter paints. So that was the start. Yeah, only 12. You still haven't tried contrast paints? I think they are good if you want to get something done really quick. That's what they're good for. Not necessarily something that's super nice, but if you want to do something very quick, they do the trick. I think some of them are better than others too. Like, I haven't used a ton of them, but the ones that I've used are fine. Yeah, I'm never in a rush to finish a model either. That's why I take 12 hours to paint a single miniature. You love Pro Acryl? Yeah, I love Pro Acryl as well. I have their entire line now, including their transparents and their medium. Whatever. This glaze and wash. Miracle Glaze and Wash. Perfect solution for applying any type of color filter to your models. Mix with any of our Pro Acryl colors to create shading washes, blending glazes, speed painting filters over highlighted base coats, and so much more. So this is basically contrast paint. Medium. Add water as needed to achieve the right consistency for almost any technique. Yes, but when I do finish a mini, doggone it, it's done. That is correct. It's very true. I do not tend to continue to paint a mini after I've decided that it's done. It's funny too, because I've looked back on some of my like really old minis and I'm like, woof! I would change so much about it if I was repainting it, but I'm not gonna touch it because it showcases my progress. I think I need a different brush. The tip on this brush is not super pointy anymore. Which is sad because I think this is a newer one. I do have some old models that have chipped a small bit in places that makes me want to go back and at least touch them up. Oh yeah, some of my metal ones are like the paint's like rubbed off of them and I'm just like, no. But I just leave them alone because it happens. One of my entries from like my second ReaperCon, the Tiger Lily pug, her face is like rubbed off super badly. My friend Wildwood Project has a nerve damage disability. You should see what contrast speed paint has allowed her to do. Yeah, exactly. It definitely makes it so that you don't have to like struggle too much to get miniatures painted. That's pretty cool though, that speed painting or contrast paints has allowed your friend to get stuff on the table. Cora, stop licking. I can hear you licking from here. Can you cut it out, please? My dog's on the floor just like licking. Love it. Stop it. I don't have my headphones on. I can hear everything. I did not make it to the hijinks area. I'm so bad at that. I like never make it to the hijinks area. Let's see if you can see my gal. There she is. She's just hanging out. Which is crazy this year because I actually was at the table for quite a long time painting. give some leftover ReaperCon bags from that year. I haven't been to ReaperCon, but I also did stop at their factory once when I was passing through Texas. Oh yeah, they're amazing. They're super friendly. How many layers of white do I need to cover? It seems like a billion. Cora, stop licking, please. Please. I never even turned my bingo card in. I did get one bingo, but I didn't turn it in for a badge because I was like so tired. And I had like my my ribbons were almost to the floor. I was like very close, and I tripped on it a few times. I saw a whole bunch of people had the little clips to clip theirs up, and I was like, that is very smart. These people have done this a few times. But how will I lick my paws are off? I don't keep working at it. I know. She's pretty good when I tell her to stop. She wasn't even licking her paws. She was just like licking the air. She was just laying down like that and just going nom nom nom. It's like, why? Why do you do it? She knows it's almost her dinner time, probably. Yes, trip hazard, exactly. I wonder if anybody's created a badge of like, or a ribbon that's for toilet hazard. Like, there were a few times where, you know, after I went to the bathroom, I stood up and I like turned around to flush the toilet, and I'm like, whoa, no, you can't go in there. I don't want you in the toilet. Oh, they have. Is that what that is? Is that what that one is for? I'm assuming you just have to tell someone that it almost happened and then they'll give it to you or whatever. That's funny. Everyone's so thoughtful. I need to figure out what I want to do for next year's ribbon, too. I've not seen you stream in a long while. Didn't get to go to ReaperCon this year. Did Cora go? No, Cora didn't go. Hi, Pendrake. I have not streamed in a while, technically. I've streamed a few times this year, maybe like 20 total times this year so far. What are we in September? Yeah, I've streamed probably like 20 times this year, so not 3 times a week like I would want to. Cora and Appa stayed home with James because Appa needs meds multiple times a day and he's having a hard time walking and all that stuff, so James stayed home with them to make sure that he was taken care of. I said I've never been to a con, but there was one here in town the year my son was born. It's actually getting really big. Oh yeah, I've heard it, that where I live there are some conventions. But I have not looked into them, really. I'm looking up something else real quick. I don't know if I should use... Okay, so she's got... Like, you can see her mouth a little bit. I feel like I should probably make the inside of her mouth a color, like red. But like a dark red. And then pick out the little teeth. Did you get to meet Anne's puppy? I didn't actually go up, but I did see it from afar. You said yes to feed dogs and no to meatballs. Yes. Yes. No meatballs for me, but yes, if you could feed the dogs, I think... I mean, that would mean I don't have to come downstairs and do it. Dog foods and meds? Hi, Agu. Good to see ya. Gotta unclog all my paints now. There goes Cora. She's like, I heard that I'm getting fed. Unclogging our paint here. All right, and this is the same red we're probably going to use for her mouth. Boop. And her eyes. I'm going to put a little bit of black in it. And then I'm gonna, more than likely, gonna have to go over her face again, because I have a feeling I'm gonna get this all over her face. You know, just a feeling. Yeah, I want this to be like a pretty dark maroonish color. Cora, go downstairs. She's just like sitting by the door now. I'm seeing all kinds of names I haven't seen since Captain Madlove last stream. Oh, really? Did Captain Madlove just start streaming right now? I haven't seen Captain Madlove stream in a while either. Has she been not streaming too? To be honest, it's hard for me to keep up with who streams and who doesn't, though, so. She hasn't streamed in like 6 months. Oh, really? Yeah, I think a lot of folks kind of stopped. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't do this red. It might just look like blood. Which honestly, actually, probably isn't the worst. It's probably actually fine. She's been conning. Ah, she's been going to all the cons too. That makes sense. She wasn't at ReaperCon, I don't think, right? If she was, I did not see her. Shoshi was actually at ReaperCon this year, which she hadn't been since, I think she said 2019? She was there once, and I met her, maybe it was it must have been 2019. Because I met her there once, and I was like, what is it called when you meet somebody famous that you, like, admire a lot? I forget what they call that. But that was me when I met her. I was like, oh my god, Shoshi, starstruck. That's the term. Yeah. But she was there this year. Funny enough, the first... Time to feed the dogs. The first time I saw her, she was there for like multiple days, and the first time I saw her was, I think, like on Saturday, and I just happened to be going into the bathroom while she was coming out. And then we had an awkward conversation in the ladies' restroom for a while. Like, ah, yes. I haven't seen you, but here you are, and I feel a little bit weird talking to you in the bathroom, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Light purple. For inside of her mouth? I actually think that looks okay. Need to put the black line back on the top of the tooth. But then on Sunday morning, we were in the Reaper tour. We both went to the Sunday 9 a.m. Reaper tour, so we got to talk a little bit more then, which was cool. Because she stopped streaming a while ago. Like a while ago. But she was one of the first streamers that I found, you know, way back in the day. I admire her so much. A whole bunch of the streamers that I used to follow don't stream anymore, I think. Yeah. It happens. Life happens. Things get crazy. People have to do like real jobs. I think Capsule Cheapy was the first I started watching. Oh, nice. I love Heriberto. He's always so thoughtful too. Whenever I see him at ReaperCon, he always has like a gift for me. And then I always feel bad because I'm like, I didn't get anybody anything. I'm like, I need to do this more. I think I walked away from ReaperCon with like 3 sets of dice that were just gifts from people because they are colors that I like. I'm like, y'all are too dang sweet. And like Graz 3D printed some of Heriberto's minis for me because they were corgis. Okay. All right, let's get the eyes painted here. Sketch these in. I think these need to go down a little bit more. Okay. This one is a little bit weird because her eyes are like very different sizes. We're gonna do our best here. One streamer coming back is Dices. She said she would start again. That's great. She's my internet wife, so I'm glad she's going to be coming back. I love Dices. I miss her O-face emote so much. All right, how do we stop Buttspot? I forget how to stop it. All right, I'm just gonna ban it. Goodbye, Buttspot. It was good to know you. I forget how to turn it off, so it gets turned off by getting banned from the channel. Pendrick, what's going on there? Are you right? You like type some special characters. Thank you.
Yeah,
can you make sure? Can you make sure that you close the thing so he doesn't try to get up here?
Oh, I'm gonna be too.
Broccoli and cheese. Cheese. Cat on keyboard. One guy I was watching had a bot that would randomly block chatters for a minute. That was frustrating. Oh, that's weird. Ah, phone keyboard. Gotcha. That's broccoli. Cheese. Cheese. Mmm, cheese. Cheese is pretty delicious. Let's be real. I want it to be fairly obvious that her eyes are red. Oi, Cora. I just hear James downstairs going, "You scared me! You scared me!" I don't know what Appa did, but Appa did something. He's got a bell around his neck so that we can hear like every time he moves. So I don't know how he snuck up on James to scare him, but he did somehow. Learning ninja skills. I know even with the bell around his neck, he's learning ninja skills somehow. Ah, no! No! I touched the wrong spot. It's fine. It's fine. We fixed it. We fixed it. Dang, you know who I wish would come back to streaming? Mocha. I loved watching Mocha. She was such a good painter. I wonder if she still paints. Miss Mocha? Yeah. I met her a couple of times in person at ReaperCon. And that girl can freaking sing! Oh my gosh, if you've never heard Mocha sing... She got a voice on her. Yeah, she held her brushes so weird. But that didn't stop her from being a freaking, like, master painter. Alright, while her eyeball dries, I need to eat another piece of my broccoli with cheese. Um. Nom. New meta design streams. They were always fun. Plus they're like perfect evening time. Oh, I don't know if I know who that is. If they streamed around the same time as me, that would probably be why though. Because I wouldn't be able to watch them if I was streaming at the same time. Rocco Loco Loco Lie. It's hot. Dyson logos. Dyson logos. I'm not all up with all the new streamers. I did not talk about our upcoming Lego stream. I'm gonna stream building Legos with No Time for Bull and Yeji from Snickernack. The round bit above her eyebrow. When I asked the artist what it was, he said it's just like a protrusion bit. Step one, melt the plastic. So I'm just gonna paint it like a slightly lighter color. I'm just gonna fade it out like the skin, the same as the skin. All right. I think that red is probably the lightest we can go. I don't want to start making it phase into like orange, like a spider eye. No, let me see if I can find the art that he sent me. I asked him for the concept art because I was like, I don't know what this thing is. So here's her concept art. He was just like, it's just like a, I don't know. It's just extra. Maybe I'll paint it. Maybe I'll paint it purple. But that's her concept art right there. Triss. Oh, her name is Triss. I didn't actually know that. My favorite streamer to watch banned me. I don't know what I did. And when I tried to appeal, I was denied. When I asked their significant other, he told me, why would they want to talk to you? Whoa. Freaking dark. I'm assuming it was like a really big streamer. He draws D&D maps, like pro-style maps, always plays angry German techno metal. It's the beginning of the horn. Yeah, that's what it looks like in that art, but I don't think that's what it was actually supposed to be. Because wait, what did he say? He said, hold on, wait a minute. He said, they are like secondary eyes or sensory things. And I was like, okay. Cora is looking at me as I eat my broccoli. This is my broccoli. You had your dinner already, Miss Moo. I got banned in one channel, but he shares his ban list with others. Ah, I see. Good night, Raccoon. Thanks for hanging out. It was good again to see you at ReaperCon. I hope you and your daughter had fun. A fun time. If you post that photo, you gotta tag me. I know JJ will come in and ban people that have been like banned in other channels too. My wife is talking about going, heck yes! Tell her she should. It's a fun time. I'll make those bigger, but I'm gonna wait for them to dry. Somebody chain banned you. That's what it sounds like. The person I watched was banned. The person I watched and was banned was a small time streamer? Oh. If you get banned by JJ, you risk getting banned in like 12 streams without realizing it. Yeah, exactly. Like when he came into my stream, the last time I streamed, he banned like 6 people. And I was like, I don't know what they did, but JJ is like, he's like the streamer dad for the miniature painting community. He's like mods for a whole bunch of us in a miniature painting community. Do I want to make those bigger? No, I'm gonna leave him. He's even a mod in my channel, but I don't think he knows it. How was date night? I forgot I have a game tonight. Remind him and tease him about not doing a good job. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I like the eyes. What do y'all think? I need to highlight the face up like a lot, but I think it's a good start. It's a good start. Another piece of broccoli to go in my belly. Ah! Corey's staring at me like, where's mine? Ma'am? I also like broccoli. I'm pretty sure this is a completely new brush. Oh no, it's not. It's got paint on it. What am I saying? It's good looking though. Oh my god, I'm so happy it's Friday. I want to stay up and watch, but I better get to bed. Yes, fan god, go and rest. You need to heal up and recover. Fevers are not fun. So, thank you for hanging out, but go get some rest and take care of yourself. You're just like watching me eat now anyway. Ow. Alright. Let's get some of the skin tone down. I'm not sure what color I'm gonna do all of the little spikies and her horns. Maybe light purple? I'm not sure yet. What color are they? Oh, she doesn't have horns. All the spiny bits on the concept art are like very light purple. All the like joint areas are like very light purple on the art. I don't know if I want to do that. But yeah, let's get some of these skinny tones down. Skinny tones. So what do y'all think? The people that are here right now for my stream anniversary at the end of this month, what do you think I should do? Because I kind of got to start planning it now and socializing it if I want to get it out there. Good evening. Just got home from board game night. Hello, Cranston. Good evening. We usually do some sort of like Jackbox. My favorite game is the robot rap battle. Ow. I stabbed myself in the tooth. One of my coworkers actually used to work for... Two of my coworkers used to work for Jackbox. Which was fun. When I was interviewing one of them and I was like, what is something that you messed up really badly and how did you fix it? One of those kind of questions. And she was telling me how she missed like a line of code for that one game that lets you print out your drawing of like some merch that you make or something on like a card or a t-shirt or whatever, and how she had to go back and help like support figure out how to get all those people their stuff. It was fun. Jackbox is great though. Oh. Okay. I'm done. Dr. Bob, I have so much stuff to give away. I have like, I need to fully go through this room and separate out what I want to give away and what I want to keep. But I have so much stuff that I can give away. No, those giveaways are for a sticker. That's a sticker giveaway. That's not a normal giveaway. And my marbles on stream is probably not patched, so it would probably take the rest of the stream to patch up. Hey, Swallow. Alright. Can make it whatever you want. I know I can, but I'm not going to do a giveaway for 20,000 points. Because there are going to be people that can do like 10 of those. Although I guess to be fair, a lot of folks were using their points on extra entries for Gleam. Back when that was a thing. I actually don't have Gleam anymore. I canceled it because I stopped streaming for such a long time. Alright. Let's get the lighter color down. This is Siren Song, by the way. Bright Turquoise and Siren Song are the colors that I'm using for her skin. All mine went there. I only have 8K right now, so I'm Holly Point Light right now. Yes. Definitely stereotypical Drider. Absolutely. I swear, the day that I got to Texas, it has all the Holly Points. The day that I got to Texas, at Ty's house, I spent highlighting up the skin on the Holly Monster Chibi for like 4 to 5 hours straight. I just want stickers. I love getting free stickers. You not have one of my stickers, Agu? I feel like I'd given them all away. I need to get new concept art for stuff. You don't have one of my stickers? Oh my god, Agu, reach out to me on Twitch. I'll send you some stickers. That's ridiculous that you don't have any of my stickers. I feel like everybody here has my stickers. Those highlights has all the stickers except the one that Maria has. Which one is that? Which one does Maria have that you don't? The camping scene? Oh, I don't have any of my stickers up here with me. They're all back in my drawer, but yeah. I don't, but I'm not here too often. That's okay. They're not anything crazy, really. I do need to get new art, though, like, because I like getting new stuff made. Maybe I will get new emotes made. Send me ideas of what you think I should get new emotes, and I'll send a request to Susu. Susu made all of James's emotes. I don't know if you've, if any of you are following James. He's Brigby. He plays video games. He doesn't do art. Monster stuffing her face. That's a good one. So like James's emotes are, let me scroll down and find his channel. So like these ones. I'm gonna just do all of them. Those are all the ones that Susu did for James. I have Brush for Hire, Captain Mad Love, Steep Tea, and Jenny Joyo. Nice. Monsterception, Monster Ping, and Monster Ping. I was just showing off your emotes. He definitely copied some of mine, like the 10 out of 10 one. But Susu has like gotten so good at art. Like, he was already great at art. Obviously, he made the original monster and all of the other monster art, except for my current emotes. My current emotes were from a different artist because he didn't do emotes at the time. But now he does emotes, and I feel like I could just be like, yo, give me some emotes. My son wants to fight you for Holly's affections. Your son is the biggest flirt that I have ever seen in my whole life. What are you teaching that boy? He was such a flirty little guy. Oh my goodness. Can barely walk, but that kid sure knows how to flirt. He flirts all the time with women in public. When kids know they're cute, you're in trouble. Mr. Steal Your Girl. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't believe he was giving me kisses. It's like, whoa, whoa there, little dude. It was very cute, though. He is so cute. I'm sure that means he's also a giant troublemaker. Because when they're cute, they know they can get away with anything. He seems like a very, very happy baby, though. Mommy was jealous because he doesn't give her kisses. He knows he's too cute. He does things he thinks he can get away with. Exactly. He gives me hugs and cuddles, and Maria doesn't get hugs, cuddles, or kisses. Aww. He was so funny. I hear James QQing about his game downstairs. He is definitely a daddy's boy. That's pretty cute. All right, we're doing the 1,000-layer blend here. Yo, howdy ho! How was the way back from ReaperCon? Hello! It was actually not the best. I didn't realize how late my flight was. I thought my flight was at 7:40, but it was actually at 9:40. And then I tried to get an earlier flight, but I couldn't. Which is fine. But then when I got there, because there were storms that day, Sunday, 2 other flights were delayed, and they had to get those people boarded onto their planes before mine. So mine was actually 2 hours late leaving. So it was like 11:30 p.m. when I took off, and I didn't get home until almost 2 a.m. and I was like, never again. Never again. But it was fine. It was fine. I got home safe. I slept very well. Thankfully, had Monday off to recover. How was your trip back? It was probably longer than mine. You're a little bit further away. Did you go back on Sunday or Monday, or did you stay a little bit later and hang out with some folks? Yeah, it ended up being fine. It was surprisingly easy, I'm afraid to report. Strangely expeditious. I went back on Tuesday. Oh, that's probably why. It rained super hard on Sunday, so I'm kind of glad I didn't risk it. Yeah, the trick is to not go back the Monday of Labor Day. Yeah. Flying on Labor Day. I've always flown back out the same day that ReaperCon ends, so on Sunday. But yeah, flying on a holiday can be rough. Which is funny, actually, because I've flown out before on Christmas Day. Flying on Christmas Day is actually not terrible. It's the day after. I think it's because most people are like, I want to be actually with my family on Christmas Day. Whereas I'm like, I saw my family on Christmas Day. It's time to fly home. Everyone is feasted and rested the day after. Rush. Yeah, exactly. I have flown on Thanksgiving and it was pleasant. Yeah. I hate flying on Christmas dates. Yeah. I have flown a few times on Christmas Day. One time I flew internationally. This was many years ago. I flew to Ireland on Christmas Day. I feel so old. Yeah, I used to, in a past life, what feels like a past life, I had a boyfriend that lived in Ireland. And I flew out there on Christmas Day to spend Christmas with him. This must have been, 15 years ago? Something like that. Maybe not quite that long, but yeah. Many moons ago. Is she? Okay. I don't know if she was actually focused before, but now she is. She wasn't. I used to fly out twice a month between Dallas and Chicago. Yeah, I used to fly every 6 weeks to Austin for work. Prime job on those eyes, thank you! Yeah, that's actually mostly what we got done. I got some of the base colors down and then I started on the eyes. I feel like I'm getting better and better at chibi painting. The people at the pickup booth told me that I scored high silver on my entry. I was only 1 point away from a gold. And when I said I was shocked, that keeps happening with my chibi entries. They basically told me that it's likely that I do a lot more contrast on my chibi entries because chibis, you know, have a lot more contrast just by default. And that I should try taking that and putting it onto my regular minis. And I was like, that's very true. Yes, Austin, Dr. Bob. I used to go to Austin every 6 weeks for work. This was way back in the day when we had a partner company out there, and I would go to train them on tooling and process and all that stuff. This was a long time ago. This was also like 10 years ago. I'm late, but I'm here. Hi, Clavicus. Had a meeting with the local MC and then with a guy in a suit. These layers are like basically drying instantly, which is nice. Been a weird day. Sounds like it. Russian Blue, hello. How are you? Good to see ya. I think I should put the black back around the eyes really quickly. Ushin, this is one of yours, right? This is one of the ones that you've sculpted? I think it is, but I'm not 100% certain. Bought some bombshell figures. I really want to start painting them this year to get them ready for ReaperCon instead of scrambling one week before. Yeah, I didn't buy any other bombshell minis, but I still have this one from last year. And I think with the painting plaid class that I'm going to try to paint her dress plaid. I think it'd be really pretty. Pretty much everything Midnight Heroes. This is, yeah, that's what I figured. I have this really pretty plaid scarf that I got in Ireland, and it's pink and teal and brown. And I want to use it as like a reference for her dress because I think that would be really pretty. Let me go get it, actually. I'm going to go grab it so y'all can see. I'm also wearing plaid, like, pajama pants. This is the scarf. I got this in Ireland. I guess it's actually not brown. It's pink and teal and gray and yellow. But anyway, I think it's really pretty. I think this would be really pretty on a dress. It kind of looks like the gray in the middle could be brown, but it's definitely gray. So anyway, you know, in case your neck gets cold. I feel like Op is trying to come up the stairs. Hold on, let me double check. Because I don't want him coming up here. Because my boy is incontinent, which means he pees where he should not. Where is he? Where in the house is my boy? I don't see where he is. I hear him. There he is. I think he was trying to get up the stairs. I'll be right back. Boop. James didn't close the thing, so Appa tried to come up here. And he immediately just pees everywhere the second he comes up here. And then it smells like pee, and I have like the most sensitive nose that's ever existed. And I can smell it, and it makes me crazy. Because I can't get it fully out of the carpet. I literally just can't get it out of the carpet. Okay, I missed a lot of chat. Hold on. I'm upset I didn't buy more of the Pulp Heroes because apparently they're STL only on their website. Pulp Heroes. I'm assuming that's Bombshell. I love the Bombshell aesthetic, retro futurism, and Art Deco. Yeah. I picked up the Katana figure, Kato, and didn't see they had a Green Hornet figure too. I needed a 3D printer. 3D printers are very hard to use. And stinky and very toxic to pets. So if you do get a 3D printer, make sure you put it somewhere that it vents to like outside and not in the house. I know I'm his #1 favorite mom, but he pees in the house. Debit almost dived completely under the fence today trying to fight the neighbor's dog. You gotta get like wiring or something. Fiddle pads. Have you tried Pee Be Gone? My sister used it. Because my nephew's special needs and it works miracles. If you rub gasoline and wasabi into the carpet, it will get rid of the pee smell. Wow. Yeah, he pees everywhere upstairs now. Just anywhere on the carpet up here, he'll just do it. but he's also like incontinent, so the first few times it wasn't like his fault, he just couldn't hold it. And now it smells like it, so he just does it. Cora weirdly doesn't though, like at all. She doesn't pee up here. And I've used so many different like enzyme-based cleaners to try to get the smell out, and I can still smell it. And it's where I freaking work. It's on the loft where I work. So it's like, ugh. Yeah, pee pads. So actually, the last night we went out to dinner, and we have a doggy door outside for him to go outside now, so he can go out whenever he wants. But last night we closed it because we went out to dinner, and so he was in the house for like 2 hours by himself, and we put a bunch of potty pads. We put a bunch of potty pads next to the back door because that's where he's been peeing if he can't get out. And he instead peed in like the middle of the floor instead of on the potty pads. So I don't think he realizes to use those when they are around, and he just does it. Clavicus. The white and blue combination here looks great. Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah, the purple, once I start highlighting it, will probably also look really cool. It's just gonna... I'm probably gonna do that not last, but closer to the end of the paint up. Anyway, I'm trying to get Appa to stop. Ugh. Oh, you were... you muted. I was like, I still see myself talking, so I'm not sure. I'm trying to train him to not go to the bathroom inside the house anymore, but I might need to, like, do a professional carpet cleaning to get him to stop at this point, because he... The other day, he came up here, and I was eating dinner, and that's why he came up here. And I went to the bathroom because I was like done eating dinner, and he was just laying down, and I was like, okay, it'll be fine. I'll be gone for 2 seconds while I'm going to the bathroom. And then I was like, it might not be fine. So I like called him to come into the bathroom with me. And he came into the bathroom with me, and I was leaving the bathroom, and as I was leaving the bathroom, he was following me back out, and I was about to take him downstairs, and he just stops and he just starts peeing. So I grabbed the bowl that I was using to eat my dinner, and I stick it under him to catch it, and he filled that freaking bowl almost completely full with his pee. And I was like, why do you do this? Like, I can't get Aries to stop peeing in the house either. Have to only let him be inside short spurts. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but he never used to do this. He's almost 9 years old. Time for this old man to go to bed? All right, Frog, thank you for hanging out. Have a good sleep. Sorry for talking about dog pee for the last 10 minutes. I hope you have a good rest and a great weekend. Monster Secret New Drow. 11 p.m. is the best time. Yeah. I think Cora farted as well. I'm just getting all the nastiness from my dogs. It smells like fart, and it wasn't me. Or did you fart? Disgusting. Disgusting! Just shows they love you and are comfortable enough with expressing themselves around you. It's true. When you fart around people that you love, friendship level is unlocked. Would you have told us if it was? Because that's weird. Not sure if you have to drink for dog farts. Have 2 dogs. Toby lets out the deadliest, stealthiest of gases. Oh my gosh. Taro doesn't, but she burps harder than a drunkard. Cora burps too. Cora burps like after she's done eating. Pretty much every time after she's done eating, she's just like, bah. Pretty funny, actually. I think Appa's mad at me because I won't let him upstairs anymore. He's very sulky. But I don't want him peeing. Dang it. Yeah, Appa used to, when he would run up the stairs, he would just like toot up the stairs. It would just be like, brr, 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 brr. And it's like, why have you forsaken me, mother? I mean, pretty much. I'm sure that's how he feels a little bit. Because I'm upstairs, like, you know, 80% of my time I spend upstairs because I work up here. I love him very much, but I can't do the peeing thing. Hello, Korawara. Korawara, what are you doing? The people want to see the top of your head? Korawara? That's her. That's a Cora. That's a girl. She's got, I don't know if you can tell, hold on. Where's the puppy cam? If she looks over here with her mouth open, oh, she's not gonna do it. But she got a whole bunch of teeth pulled. Cora, look over here. Look over here, baby. No, you have to look over here with your mouth open. She got a whole bunch of teeth pulled. And so now she's got like she's got a gap tooth in the front. She's got 2 teeth missing, 2 little teeth missing. Oh, James is calling her. Okay, well, she's gonna run downstairs now because she's being called because there's likely food or something. Anyway, she's Gappy Tooth Girl. It's pretty cute. She is also known as Miss Moo. I don't know why I started calling her that, but I started calling her that a long time ago. And it kind of just stuck. She also makes little piggy sounds. Athena's putting on weight now that she got spayed. Of course. I don't know what she's doing, but she's like sitting in... Why are you sitting in front of the camera like that, huh? Cora. What are you doing? She's like, I just want lovies. Give me lovies. Give me lovies. I need attention. Meow. Meow. What's up, baby girl? I caught myself calling my cat Miss Moo too. Yeah, I call her Miss Moo. I've called her Miss Moo for a long time. When she gets comfy, she snorts. She's just like... So we say that she makes piggy sounds. Hey, Miss Moo is a cute nickname, okay? Had no idea where it came from. One of my dogs almost collects pet names from us. I love how you took the name on for your cat. We got a letter in the mail from our vet saying that they put in a donation to like a pet foundation with Luna's name. And I was like, that is so sweet of them to do that. If y'all didn't see one of my cats a couple weeks ago, we had to let her cross the rainbow bridge because she was the vet thinks that she had a really, really slow growing tumor in her nose. Like so slow growing that it was literally growing in her nose for her basically her entire life. And she was not having a good time. I won't go into the details because I don't want to make people very sad. But yes, we had to let her go because she was like 15 as well. And so it's not like they could operate on her to fix it or anything. And her quality of life was significantly worse than it had been for a very long time. So I did the whole thing where you can get their ashes in like an engraved box. So that's and like the paw print in the clay thing that they do as well. So that's downstairs on the mantle with her name engraved on it. It was a very, very traumatizing thing to have to do. I've never done that before. I've never held a pet while they passed away. And it was rough. I will say that. It was very hard. And I was like, I do not like this. I am doing it because it's what she deserves, but it was very hard. And I was like, I need the person to take her away from me right now because I am gonna freak out. Tarola, the Binturungus, the criminal madball crazy dog. My cats get names like Voltron, Father Fish Sticks, and Kitty Kitty Boo Boo. I'm not allowed to name pets anymore. It's always so sad to let them go. I'll always remember my oldest cat. She was such a presence to the house, an angry, rage-filled presence, but loved. Yeah. We had to put our dog down a few months ago. Our youngest cat likes to hang out with me because she doesn't have her dog friend. Yeah, it's so hard. Never easy, but I think it never should be. Yes, very true. The harder it is, I don't know. I don't want to say the harder it is, the more that they were loved, because I feel like that might not be correct. But it's hard to say goodbye to a friend that you've had for such a long time, and making the decision. Oh my gosh, that was the hardest part. It was like, I don't know. I feel like I was just like, I need somebody to make this decision for me because I want her to have I want her life to be good. And I don't know if the situation that she was in, if she could have still had a good life, or if she was just going to like slowly waste away. I think she was just going to slowly waste away. So I was just like, I guess I have to make the decision. And I did. And the vet agreed with me. They were basically like, if she doesn't get better, you need to assess what you think her quality of life is going to be like and then decide. So that's what ended up happening. it was just like, man, I was there for so many hours the one day, and then I took her home that night, and then the next morning I was like, she's not getting better. So we had to make the decision. But, you know, I had a good almost 10 years with her. I had her for almost 10 years, and the place that I got her from had no idea how old she was. They thought she maybe was like 5 or 6 years old. So she had a very long life, and hopefully a happy one. She moved with me, I don't even know how many times total, but she lived in so many places. She loved cars. She loved people. She was, oh my god, she was the friendliest cat ever. I think Debbit is starting to waste away. He is losing a lot of weight, super skinny compared to how he used to be. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. He's an older dog too, isn't he? Hi, Timothy. Thank you for the resub. 29 months. When I said goodbye to Black, one of the cats I love the most, I held him for so long, the vet assistant had to tell me I've been there for half an hour. Oh my gosh. Our oldest cat is around 13. Look at that cursed creature. Yeah, she is a Drider. She's a Drider gal. I feel like I need to, like, I can tell. Yeah, that's good. Cannot be banished. He is anywhere between 12 and 14. Oh, he is an old dog. After we removed the tumor a year and a half ago, the doctor said there was no guarantee. Yeah, it might just be his time to go. That's the freaking hardest part though, you know? It's like, how do you know? I don't think there's any like 100% certain way to know if it's their time, and you just have to make the best decision that you can. I feel like I should have told that to one of my friends a really long time ago when she was kind of going through something similar with her cat. Man, that poor cat was in like the hospital for, I want to say, what was probably like weeks. She was an old cat too. I don't know. I think sometimes you just need somebody to tell you that it's okay to let go. So for any of you out there, if you're struggling, it's okay to let go. It's very acceptable to let go. Especially if your pet's having a really hard time. That was kind of what I needed. I needed James to tell me that I wasn't making a mistake and that I was okay to let Luna go. Because since I've been an adult, she's like the oldest pet that I've had. You know, since I moved out of my house and like, you know, lived in my own place and stuff. She was the oldest girl. A few of the other pets that I had when I was younger have passed away in the past couple years too. That still like we're living with my mom. But yeah. Bleh. Such a sad conversation. I will change the subject. I don't know to what, but I will change it. What color do you think I should do her little top? She's got a tiny little, almost not even there, top. You can see it. It's kind of black right now. On a slightly less sad note, let's talk about the deaths of other mammals. Did you buy anything at ReaperCon? Yes, I bought a ton of stuff. I did on Tuesday. I did like a whole stream with all the stuff that I bought. I struggle with super smooth surfaces and large empty areas on minis like this. We all already know you chose purple. Oh, well, not for her shirt thing. Her shirt thing I think can be any color, but her like butt and her legs and stuff are purple. Large empty areas? What is the large empty area on this mini? Purple and black. I don't know if I can do the top black and make it actually like look good. Lickin'! Why you gotta just lick? I am truly a drow. There's more than one purple. Green. Like the forehead. Oh, like here? You just have to like highlight less and less and less as you go into the highest highlights. That's all. I know that's easier said than done, but I don't know if green would work. I feel like green might be too much color. I might want to do like... Shoot, I might actually do it white. Let me get the lighter shade of the skin. I'm probably not going to go too much lighter on the skin. I don't think you can see that I don't think you can see the highlights too well, but this is Phantom Glow. So this is our skin triad right there. And the lightest color is the Phantom Glow, so I'm probably going to use a little bit of it in with the Siren Song, just on the highest points. If I can do it thin enough, then I might be able to go in and do even more contrast. We'll see what happens the second I touch this down. Okay, yeah, that's not terrible. You want to do like that. I think the thing that a lot of people do is they highlight up and highlight up and highlight up and highlight up and highlight up, and then they end up losing all the depth. They end up losing all the dark. And I think that is the trap that I fall into sometimes as well. Is I highlight too much. I need to throw a macro lens on and show me the magic at the end. I got a few midnights in the backlog I've put off. I can get my glasses out. Her. You know what I need to do? I need to add yellow. I know it sounds crazy, but if you highlight with yellow, Holly Monster is a Drider now. I'm not a chibi painter, but I have all the bones for chibis, and I pledged for the bones 6 chibis too. I'm not sure why. Interested to see what you do with the hair since it started so white. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it similarly to the way I did Monster's hair. I'm going to put dark purple, not dark, I'm going to put like a mid-tone purple around all of the really big crevices, and then I'm going to use a slightly lighter purple to draw in like individual hairs. Hi, Cookie! Putting a little tiny bit of yellow in with your teal makes it really pretty. So let me try that, and hopefully I don't completely destroy it. It just like changes the tone a little bit. while also lightening it up. It's very light now, so I have to be careful. I might need to wash it down or water it down a little bit more, because it's too much. Although you can't actually really tell. Okay, let me find those glasses. Where are they? Where are my... Oh, they're right here. Hold on, brush is in the way. Good golly, it's Miss Holly. Hi, Gray. Let me see how this looks. It's kind of sloppy, but you can kind of see what's going on there. My eyeballs are starting to get a little bit tired staring at this gal. I thought I saw a piece of fur on the end of my brush. One thing I've noticed too that is pretty interesting is if you go too light, you can actually take like your mid-tone in a wash a little bit, and you can go back over the parts that you want to be a little bit darker, and it actually kind of like makes things blend a little bit more. Kind of like blends it back down slightly. You know what I mean? She's got her ears that I didn't really do anything to. This is the point where you have to start being like more and more careful. Once you get to like this point, like, oh, I can't just mess it up. I can't be sloppy. I've been over dry brushing for years, so it helps for that. Oh, yeah. Going back over it with a wash, you mean? That's what the instructors were telling us. I see, like, what is that? the class that I took that was like feathers of a bird class, the instructor was saying that you could dry brush wings, but that it looks very powdery. And somebody was like, I always dry brush and then I go over it like with thin glazes and stuff. And it's like, yeah, you can do that. You just gotta make sure your coverage is nice. Oh, the back of her ear. The back of her ear. It got so much white paint on it. Still get the texture you don't want. You can do a light dry brush again. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right, well, I might end with this. I need to do the butt. I need to take her off and get all the lighter color on the butt. I didn't even start that. Me. You can do all that, or you can do the method I will teach you in this class. Yeah, pretty much. It was for doing feathers, so it was basically like lots of tiny dashes. Many, many, many tiny dashes. How much could Rob Lowe rob if Rob Lowe could rob Lowe's? Probably a lot. I don't think anybody would stop him. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry I came late. No problem. I am going to go downstairs so that Appa stops trying to come up here. I appreciate y'all being here and hanging out with me. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Seems very loaded to that. Let's see who else is streaming really quickly. Let's see. Well, we'll raid into Wapple again. Why not? Why not? Let's do a raid. Wapelius. Ow, my neck. Yeah, we'll get more of this gal painted. I'll probably start on her booty. Her under booty the next time. Good night. I am going to maybe paint. Yes, do it, Swellow. Paint! Paint things! Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you're all staying happy and healthy. And I will see you on Sunday. I will stream on Sunday at some point. I am not sure when yet, but it will happen. So, I will see you then. And that's it. Bye!